The pick is in.
With the number 12 pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard from Alabama, presented by LinkedIn. Here to break this all down with me is Landon McCool, one of the hosts over at Locked On Cowboys. And Landon, felt like Matthew Golden was that pick that was getting telegraphed for weeks and weeks. They go with Tyler Booker, who is an incredible player, didn't have the best combine, which I know in a lot of circles led to a lot of debates on where he actually would go. Dallas, second year. First it was Tyler Guyton last year. Later, Tyler Booker goes earlier. What are your overall thoughts as this pick went down?
Oh, we're collecting Tylers. We had Tyler. We also have Tyler Beebe as our center, and we had Tyler Biotish, who ended up going to the Commanders just last year, the free agency. So, yeah, I mean, I think that the Cowboys have made a conscious effort to kind of change the culture and change the scheme a little bit in Dallas. The culture being they're looking for even more football-loving guys, good culture guys, and then the scheme being more of a gap man power run game scheme. And Tyler Booker fits both of those two changes to a T. I think he's a guy who can come in right away. I've really changed my philosophy about offensive linemen these last few years, and I think Tyler Smith was part of that change, is that I want to see guys who come into the NFL ready to made with strength. I'm really tired of seeing like the athletic offensive linemen who come in and they just never have time to get any stronger. That is not a problem with Tyler Booker. He's going to be able to come in and move bodies right away. And I think that's what the Cowboys were looking for.
Now, when you talk about his fit in this scheme with this offensive line, obviously Dallas lost Zach Martin to retirement this offseason. You're going to have, that's big shoes to fill,
Absolutely.
Who steps into that. And Tyler Booker, certainly the pedigree of playing in Alabama, having a ton of reps against really good defensive linemen and playing in a tough NFC East division now that has Philadelphia's D-line, which just has monsters up and down. And obviously the Giants and Commanders also have something to say too. How do you like him in Dallas's system and scheme, especially with Brian Schottenheimer at the helm here for year one?
Yeah, I think he's a great fit. I mean, I think we're going to see him, down blocking on guys a lot. We're going to see him pulling out in space and running into the gaps to clear guys out. And I think the other thing, you mentioned it, right? Like they have to play 6 games each year against the NFC East and with Dexter Lawrence, with the Giants, obviously all the guys that Philly has, Newton with the Commanders. There is a healthy rotation of very good defensive tackles in the NFC East. So, securing the front of that pocket with the Tylers, man, I just realized that all with the Tylers in the middle, it really helps. When you have like a veteran quarterback who wants to step up into a pocket like Dak does, especially when he's throwing those seam balls, he wants to have a clean pocket, and so I think it's really important in pass pro to have those guys keeping him clean up front. And then also, I think it's really important for Dak as well to have a solid run game, to build a play-action pass game. I think you're going to be able to run the ball a lot more effectively with guys who can move humans inside to get them out of the way for the running back.
I guess we can do some advanced scouting for Dallas for 2026. Tyler, offensive lineman, we know that's where they're going in round one. Right. Tyler Booker, again, really solid player, but the Cowboys are not done. They have more draft capital to work with. Where do you think they go now that Tyler Booker's on the board?
Well, I think wide receiver was rightfully a position that was penciled in with a lot of these mock drafts going up into the draft. So I do think that wide receiver is still obviously in play, but I think the fit's got to be right. I think I haven't checked to see where we are with who's available, but I know that they probably like Ibuka if he's still available. He's probably picked by now. Golden was another guy that obviously they liked. We'll see how far he falls. But even a guy like Jalen Noel, who I think he just go in there and be that kind of second wide receiver that they need. Really, they just need somebody to kind of draw attention away from CeeDee Lamb and the passing attack. And now with Tyler Booker, hopefully you have a little bit more advanced running game that can also help kind of just draw some of the attention away from CeeDee Lamb and help improve the offense.
For continuing coverage of the Dallas Cowboys, you can subscribe to Locked On Cowboys wherever you get your podcasts. And for more on Tyler Booker, let's hear from Locked On Bama, who spent a lot of time covering Tyler Booker up close.
Offensive lineman Tyler Booker is destined to be a team captain in the National Football League. I'm Luke Robinson with Locked On Bama. Tyler Booker is a fantastic prospect. I think he's got a long NFL career ahead of him. He's been playing in the best conference in the country, blocking some incredible players and also blocking some incredible players in practice. Long arms, great at pass blocking. Kalen DeBoer, his new coach at Alabama, said he's one of the best leaders he's ever been around. He was unquestionably one of the leaders of the 2025 team as well. And when things got a little rocky, especially towards the Iron Bowl after the Oklahoma loss, which was quite embarrassing for the university, Tyler Booker is one of the ones that took it upon himself to make sure everybody was on the same page, and they were able to go on and win that big Iron Bowl. Tune in for more coverage from Locked On Bama.